All right. Hello, evening, everyone. All right. Welcome to portfolio building for cash flow live returns. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Josephine. Okay. If you can hear me, just let me know. All right. So I know the sound is working. All right. Hi, Anthony. Okay, so for those of you who are new and joining us for tonight's session, please look at the message at the bottom, all right, to go and click on the streamyard.com/Facebook link. All right, so we'll be able to see the comments and who's actually leaving us the comments over here. All right, thank you very much. Okay, we'll give it another 1 minute and I'll get started and moving for tonight's session because I will be doing some trade management actions with my community members for tonight. It is options expiry, so we will be handling some trades after. Today's session will be pretty much short, sweet, and simple because I'm just going to add one stock to the portfolio and I won't be closing any of the positions that we have right now. Yeah. Right. So once again, if you're joining us live in this session, it would help a lot, and I'll be very appreciative if you could click on the share button in the Facebook feed itself. All right. So we'll be able to make use of this to actually reach out to more people and actually educate them that it is possible to build a portfolio. Just buying, not really buying stocks, but on great stocks over here and generate more than 20% per annum on a consistent basis. Right, that's our aim for this session and to show you how simply it can be done. Now, so just to update everyone, if you're joining us for the first time, in our portfolio building sessions, we are only going to cover one simple option selling strategy, and that's called portfolio puts. Right, so all we are doing is instead of buying the shares itself, right, we are adopting the idea of option selling as a technique. All right, and what we are doing is we're selling put options. Okay, now, but while we're selling put options over here, we are not taking on any margins at all, right? So we're actually putting up the full cash amount, right? Just in case we are assigned on the stocks, all right, we have the capital to actually pick up the stocks. Okay, so that's how we're running the program. Okay, so I'm gonna get going over here. Okay, now, so we did a couple of trades last week. We were pretty aggressive. We added CPB, we added GIS, and we added Verizon Wireless. Okay, all three stocks have seen a rather choppy movement over the last 1 week, but we will be holding the positions. They don't expire till the following month. All right, so we are pretty much fine with the positions over here. Right now, for ED, all right, for ED, the options is going to expire tonight. All right, and the stock is actually below the strike prices that we have put up. All right, so give me a minute. Okay, as all of you can see right now, the stock is trading at 68.39. All right, so that's definitely below our $70 put strike. So what I'm going to do is, if it stays below tonight, we will end up with the shares. Right, so for this portfolio, we actually end up picking up the shares for 300 shares of ED at $70 a piece. All right, so we'll come back next week and we'll actually see how we're going to continue managing this position. Yeah, all right, so I'll update all of you in our next week's session. CPB, GIS, and VZ, it's all holding fine. Our volatility index position also expires in February, so that's doing fine as well. Nokia has picked up together with the markets. Right, so we're gonna continue to hang on to that stock position as well. Now, so all that I want to do tonight, is to add one more position into our portfolio, and I'm gonna add a stock that has broken out over the last 1 week. right? And we're still going to do a fundamental play, all right? So one of the reasons why I'm trading the stock is really because the PE ratio tells me that this company is really selling on the cheap right now. Now, if I were to trade this stock, okay, if I was actually to trade this stock, I may not choose to go in right now, but because we are building a portfolio, right? So I actually have a longer term horizon and outlook on the stock. So I actually don't mind picking the stock up, all right, if I have to buy them, right? So I'm actually looking to sell portfolio put options on Kroger today. All right, we have done it a few times over here. The prices have actually gone higher, but I do feel that we see some strength in the movement right now on the longer term charts over here. So I'm more than happy to take up a position in Kroger right now. So if you're joining us right now and you're already in the room right now, can you just leave a comment and let us know that you're joining us for the session? All right. And also to let me really address you and let's say hi to you. All right. And thank you for joining us in the session. Okay, all right, now onwards and let's move along. All right, so for Kroger over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out all the way to April. All right, so I'm going to head out to April over here. The premiums are still not flowing in. That means the market's volume is still not there. That's going to make trading a little bit tough over here, and it might have to do a little bit with the opening of the market session. All right, so we have the market opening down at about 0.5% today. All right, so that has probably spooked some of the market makers and the traders. So that's why you're seeing volume slow to come in today. All right, hi Kai. All right, hi Sai. No problem. It's always fine. Hi Pang Xin. All right, thank you for dropping a note, everyone. Hi Aulun. Now we might have to sit a little bit to actually let the premiums come in. Let me just see if I can get the 2 months moving a little bit better. It's a little bit wide actually. Seems like market is going to make it tough today. Okay, let me just share with all of you what was my original intention. My original intention was to sell the $33 puts, all right, the $33 puts on Kroger, all right, but the bid ask actually makes it a little bit difficult to put in a price for negotiation actually. So let me see what will I do over here. I'm going to use yesterday's closing price as a gauge. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Let's try and see if I can get it. All right, as all of you can see over here, I've slotted myself in at 190 over here. All right, so I've slotted an order in at 190, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leaving it in the account to sit right now. So I'm not going to move my order. I'm just going to let the trade come to me over here. But effectively, that's what I've done. I place an order to sell the typical size of contracts over here at $1.90. Okay, so I'm trying to aim for 190 premium, and that's the trade I'm taking. All right, hi Ning. All right, hi Peter. All right, great to have you here again. Hi Francis. I have a couple of Facebook users. All right, now, so for Facebook users over here, if you're joining us fresh in the session, it would be if you could go ahead and click on the StreamYard.com link. Woo. It's not working. There we go. All right, so if you're joining us for the first time via Facebook, all right, just click on the StreamYard.com link, all right, and we'll be able to actually see who's leaving the comments on our back end, yeah? All right, because when you don't do that, all right, this is how we see you. All right, this is how we see you, yeah? All right, now, thank you very much for going ahead to do so. All right, now, so I'm going to leave my order sitting in the market, all right, at 190 over here. If I can't get it done, I may do it next session. Right. pretty much it. Yeah, all right. Markets are a little bit choppy right now, and we have the market kind of president inauguration that is due next week, all right? But nobody knows exactly what kind of a setup we're going to be seeing, all right? Whether it's going to be a smooth transition or we're going to see some impeachment going on. So I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to rush into the market, but let the trade come to me over here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. All right, that's pretty much it for this week we have over here. So let's go and review over here. All right, we will be taking the shares of ED, all right, because the options will expire tonight. All right, and as of right now, it's trading at 68 plus. All right, which means we will be assigned the put option. All right, so I'll be picking up 300 shares of ED at $70. We may actually look and see what we've got. Ooh, it's weird. StreamYard is going crazy. All right, now, so let's have a look at what we've got next week. All right, and we'll come back and see what's the best action going forward. Okay. All right, EL. So I can take a couple of questions before we end the session. All right, so I have one over here from EL. All right, EL. Yes, EL, that's one of the reasons why I don't like buying options. Right, so you mentioned that you have bought options on PFE, expecting that the prices should go up. Right, and this is where it always is tough being an option buyer because expectations may not always play out. Right, so it makes a lot of sense if you're an option buyer, all right, to actually include some kind of a technical analysis in your entry, right? Because time decay will actually cost you in terms of losses, right? The longer you sit on it and the longer the stock does not make a move, right? So I can only really say this. EL, you might want to visit the charts, have a look at some of the charts, settings, the indicators, and see that if it actually points that the stock may make some kind of a breakout move, right? If it looks like it's just going to channel around, right, it'll make a lot more sense for you to actually close the position up, right? But of course, if you look at it this way, you obviously have a bullish bias based on the number of vaccines they are able to produce and sell right now. So you could actually think and consider about selling a portfolio put on PFE, all right, if you really feel confident about your view. Yeah, all right, yeah. Okay, I hope that helps you with a little bit of perspective. All right, I can take one more question if anybody has one. All right, as I mentioned, I'm keeping today's session short because I do have to help out my students with some portfolio management and trade management actions. So I will be jumping off after this. Yeah. All right, welcome, Yao, welcome. All right. Seems like I don't have any questions, but if any of you do have questions for me, all right, please feel free to leave it as a comment in the Facebook live session feed, all right, because if I do see them over here, I'll actually leave a comment and try to reply you from there. All right, now, just before we go as well, I'd just like to share something really exciting that all of you can keep a watch out for. All right, if you are not already part of our community, you can actually email my support team over here at impossibleinvestors.com, right? Because we will be launching an all-new trading membership by the end of January. Okay, so we will be officially launching it. And trading membership, all right, you can be actually trading with us almost every single week, right? And not only trading with us and making and creating profits, but at the same time, all right, you'll also be able to learn the skill sets of being an option seller, all right, and how to be successful as an option seller in the market together with us, right? So we are 200 trading. Okay, all right, now, so without further ado, I will close out the session for today. All right, so have a look, take a note over here. So if you're new but you're looking to embark in 2021 right at the beginning on your journey as an option seller, all right, just email my support team over here and I'm more than happy to get in touch with you really, really soon. Okay, now thank you very much for joining me in another week of Portfolio Building Live with Terence for Cashflow. All right, and I'll see all of you in the coming week ahead, everyone. All right, have a lovely night and thank you for joining me. All right, bye bye, everyone. Good night.